If I'm not mistaken, with Henry's shoe. Fair enough. Did we finish? Yeah, we did finish the case with the magicians, where we had to deal with Betty and Bonnie. I'm gonna get on a Discord call sometimes. Perhaps. I'm gonna just answer perhaps, because most of the times I'm only in Discord calls if there's like any reason for it or something. Or if I need to get in contact with someone. Or if they need to get in contact with me, because I've been late sometimes to the Pokemon D&D, and just in the middle of everything I just got a call and was like, wait, what?
Questions.
Oh my god, you're gonna question a blanket.
Sound the alarm! Prisoner 201's escaped!
Well, you know, with Dad's back on the streets, things will be on the up and up for us.
Keep your voice down. You want that rebel hunter to find us or something?
Come on, we're small fries compared to... Huh?
That was an impressive throw. The funny part is, like, all of this with Rebel and stuff, it's mostly just because they don't have a real goddamn, like, juridical thing. It's not like a full-on internal war, it's just they don't fucking care what they're doing. And I forgot how crazy the 3D games get. Yeah, they really do get crazy, but I love it. Wait, I did tell you guys, right, that they are actually planning or going on with making a new... Yeah, how's your world building going? Slow. I'm still trying to make sure to get people to play it. I know Leor did accept. I've talked to Neon a bit, but the other two are not capable, so I'm gonna see if I can, like, fill some more places. So it's going very slow right now. But yeah, I did tell you that are they making or are they planning on making? Hold on a second. New Ace game. Yeah, Leort was have already made their character for when I'm gonna test it, and I did ask Neon. Neon did say yes, but well, not sort of a yes. I did say it was just to ping me if he ever had time, but I believe he might have forgotten. But I know I asked Miss Valkyrie, and well, she has her subathon right now, so it's a bit difficult there. And I did ask now, but she has a lot of studies and uh, studies and car teaching things. So she is not fully capable. Ace of Thorn is 7. Yeah, I have no idea when it comes out, but I did see something about they might actually make a new game for this. And it was like kinda recently. I saw like most of the things that was now was like 2022, 2020, but I did see like this year at some point. Not that the game comes out, but like they had news about it. This place is really starting to grow on me. Hold on, I'm just gonna... I have like a stool, storage stool, and then just take the cushion I have under my feet, because it's kind of like actually nice to have that there. How many days have you been here? Oh right, I completely forgot I was in a costume. I gave him his duplicate costume. Luckily, it is safe for Twitch because it isn't showing up enough. Now to do what I came here to do. I just realized something. I'm gonna have to check that later. Oh my god, I never saw their design. Fair enough. But yeah, I have costumes on. I think Apollo has school costume, he has his duplicate, and I think Athena has made one. To see Maya. Her long synthetic training is finally coming to an end. But before it does, she said something about one last rite she has to perform today. You just want to make sure who it was. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to remember his voice. Happy Piraki. Hey, Albi. Happy Piraki. They look like Ace Attorney characters from Alien Express. Yeah, kinda. Oh, you must have mastered the traditional greeting of Kuranine. I don't know about that, but I guess all the practices is paying off. Have you gotten used to the life at the temple? Wait, we're actually staying at the temple. Oh shit. That's actually kind of neat. I'm grateful they let me stay here, but morning starts a little too early for me. Yes, well, morning prayers do begin at dawn. After all, you can never pray too much. Daily devotion is very important here in Kurain. You can never pray too much. I'm getting the feeling they definitely do. We thought of last time we were here. We definitely learned that, yep, they are praying way too much. That's up to you guys. How you do it. Simple. Okay, compressed coffee. You're gonna be running around all day. And today's a special day, full of even more prayers than usual. There's nothing better in this world than being able to pray to your heart's content. I love this dude, though. He is devoted. Unlike many of the other people, he isn't devoted in a good way. Because I'm pretty certain, yes, we did discuss that what he did wasn't really a good thing of basically alienate us or something like that. But he did do it because he realized if I actually agree on trying to help him, I would get the same sentence. So what makes today so special anyway? You mean you don't know? It's the purification rite. It's only performed once a year. That's what Maya must have been talking about on the phone yesterday. I don't know what her role in it is. What exactly is Maya going to be doing for this purification rite? What? Didn't she tell you? She's playing the role of Lady Kira. It's only the most important part of the entire rite. And it's unprecedented to have a forager play such a key role. Oh, that's really something. It really is. Helping out such an amazing person has been the greatest honor of this humble tour guide life. Yeah, because his name, I do love that he's a tour guide, and his name is I'll be your guide. I'll be your guide. I love that though. So who is this Lady Kira you mentioned? Kira. Allow me to explain. Once upon a time, hundreds upon hundreds of years ago, there lived a female warrior who fought... Let me stop you right there. I didn't have time to finish. Yeah, I love his name, to be honest. He was literally born for this, it was. Something wrong? No, it's just... I get the feeling I'm in for a very long story. Yeah, let's say it normally takes around 2 hours to tell. Jesus Christ, I'm not gonna say anything. I'm sometimes trying to go through like my world building things, and it takes like 1 hour to just go through every detail. I'm not gonna say anything about that. Who dodged that bullet there? Oh, right, you're supposed to finally see Miss Maya today. The story can wait then. In the meantime, you can read upon the right with this. An English guidebook? Where did you dig this up from? I found it just lying here in the temple library. I figured no one is using it, so I borrowed it. Fair enough, I don't think they actually need this thing. Hey, this book belongs to Maya, see? There's her name on the back. Well, I guess there's no harm in keeping this for a while then. Yeah, we're gonna meet her anyway, so I don't think it matters really. Hold on, I want to check that a bit. I'm gonna learn a bit more about this culture. So, we have the full moon, we have the priestess. Doesn't that look like the... oh, sorry. The assassin in the cutscene. Priestess, High Priest staging area, curtain, full moon. Wait, does the full moon need to be on the west side then? Or does it mean it needs to be above the little flame thing? I don't know where the picture actually stops and starts. The purification rite is a 3-part ceremony held when the moon is directly over the summit, so it is actually the left side, okay. Of Mount Puni. It begins with a transformation, right? The high priest reads the scripture while a priest dons the robes of Lady Kira, which have been purified with incense. Next is the rite of water, in which the priestess enters the springs dressed as Lady Kira, and the high priest purifies both Lady Kira and her dagger. Yep, apparently a dagger as well, so there's something going on with this. The ceremony ends with a rite of fire, in which the priestess circles the sacred flames to purify her soul. The two then devote themselves to prayers until the rite comes in close 2 days later at noontime. So basically, the whole thing's a fancy way to Lady Kira to take a bath once a year. Must be nice for her. Okay, I can definitely say that part is Maya's own writing. So basically, the whole thing is a fancy way for Lady Kira to take a bath once a year. Oh, that was brilliant, to be honest. Well, Miss Maya should already be at the site where the rite is to take place. Let's go. The Plaza of Devotion. Wait, what did you say? I read Plaza for some reason. Oh, it was Plaza. I wonder if Maya matured Annie since last time I saw her. Do you really need to ask that? We just basically read the whole... Huh! So it's just basically a rite for her to take a bath once a year. Is it supposed to be the same mountain on the Inimini case? The one where Maya was practicing? No, I don't think so. Because that mountain was at least a car drive away. This is a whole new country. It's on the mountaintop, so it might get a little cold though. I think I can handle it. Are you sure? It's up on a mountain. I think I can handle it. I don't think so. Huh, okay. It's like the air itself is made of ice. It is up on a fucking mountain. Yes, it's cold. Look at all these people. Well, this is the day we come to offer the praise to Lady Kira, protector from land. It's amazing to see how devoted everyone is. Devoted, right. But can we just as easily do all this praying someplace warmer? I love also he has the dog now on his head. This, too, is a part of our religious training. It helps us build strength of spirit and willpower. Further up, at the end of those stairs, is the inner sanctum. Those are... I couldn't even see the top, so there must be hell of a stairs. I see. Everyone I've met so far seems deeply religious. Of course we are! After all, Korean is also known as the land of prayers. Trust me, I'm pretty certain there are some other names for you, but you don't want to hear those. It's said that the Koreanese spend an average of 15 hours a day in prayers. But there's 24. So if we take away 10, is it like just 9 hours? Do they pray all fucking day then? There's like 9 hours left. Yeah, there is 9 hours left. You mean they're praying basically the whole day, sleeps for 9 hours, and then pray again? Because if you say they sleep only like 4 hours, do other things, and pray the rest of those 15, then holy fuck. What, 15? Yeah, you're pulling my leg there, aren't you? From the moment we wake to the moment we fall asleep, our hearts are always in prayer. You see all the square flags around here? They're known as prayer flags. Well, that's fair enough. Is it just me, or is one of them missing? Do you see to the right there? Like, there is an even pattern of everyone here. But to the right top, there is actually one missing. They connect the prayers of our people. Oh, he's talking about those colorful stripes of cloth. There's something written on each one. Such piety is the glory of our people, and I'm afraid that story is gonna have to wait for another time, Albie. I should be here in a minute now. Oh, yeah, you're right. I can't wait to see Miss Maya again. I don't think that's Maya, because I think we only meet... Or is it Maya?
How do you fare, Mr. Wright? It's been many a day.
Okay, I'm kind of confused because I'm getting
And, who might you be?
I got the feeling we just met Maya in the end of the game for some reason.
Maya?
Interesting. I must have really misremembered, because I remembered seeing Maya in the end of the game somehow. Just a little glimpse of her. So 15 hours of praying, which leaves 9 hours, 9 persons. That was a good one. I did not even manage to think that would happen. It's Maya! Happy Beraki! I don't even remember what I used to give you for voice. Also, I completely forgot to remember what voice you actually had. Happy Beraki, Albi. And you, Mr. Right? May the Holy Mother guide you on your journey. I think I'm just gonna do this kind of thing. Oh, thanks. Why are you flustering like a schoolboy right now? Long time no see, Nick. Well, did I surprise you with my act? Yeah, you can say that again. Yeah, that was definitely an act. Oh my god, she just got prettier. That she actually did. But apparently her personality is still the same. There must have been such a long time I actually played this game. Look at that good old smug. Yes, she's always smug. This is Maya Fey. She's a spirit medium from a Kurain village back home. She was also my assistant for quite some time. But that was many years ago. I think it was like around 7 years ago then. Her ability to channel spirits saved me more times than I can count. I sure miss those days. It was a ton of fun being the real boss of Right Company law offices. It's not called that anymore. Now she's here, training to be the leader of Kurain village and the master of her craft. Apparently, to become the master of the Kurain channeling technique, you have to train here in Kurain, since this is where the technique originated. Didn't I just sound like a pious nun when you saw me just now? Too bad that's all I learned from all the training I did. Oh dear lord. Alright, we know exactly how good she's practicing. Too bad that's all I learned from all the training I did. Haha, you haven't changed a bit, Maya. And what's that supposed to mean? Yeah, she may look a little more mature on the outside, but inside she's the same old Maya. I'm actually kinda glad for that. I heard what happened, Nick. You ended up in court almost as soon as you got off the plane, huh? Yeah, well, it's kind of a long story. I was accused. You should have seen Mr. Wright in action. He was amazing. Man, this is kind of funny because I just started the Turnabout Sisters case today, and now I'm seeing how it ended kind of the first time. Fair enough, I completely forgot which one was the Turnabout Sisters. I bet it was another one of those famous seat off your pants that come from behind wins, huh? Seat off your pants come from behind wins. I don't think that's something you do in court. I definitely can understand that come from behind win is something you can do somewhere else. Well, I was almost found guilty any number of times. Okay, so it wasn't my finest hour, so sue me. You are a lawyer, you can sue yourself. You haven't changed a bit either, Nick. Oh, she definitely sings more when it comes from her. So I guess you've finished the bulk of the training, need to become the master, right? Seat of your pants is fair, but come from behind? Yeah, exactly. I've never heard the seat of your pants. Oh, you mean the special meditation course for increased spiritual power? Yep, I've completed a full 2 years. I can finally go home once I perform the purification rite today. I actually was wondering why they're having a foreigner conduct one of their sacred rites. Well, the high priest's wife usually conducts it each year, but with her baby on the way, it's just more than she could handle. Seat of your pants is like the edge of your seat, I think. Oh. I would say it sounds better with the edge of your seat rather than the seat of your pants. So the high priest practically begged me to stand in for her this year. So intense it gets you to the edge of your seat. Yeah, exactly. I don't really want a court case to be so excited I lose my pants and come behind. Okay, I could not stop myself. The way they mentioned these two things cannot work together like that. They should not have been mentioned like that. Oh no, yeah, that came from nowhere. Well, you may not know all their customs, but your training, I'm sure, will do great. You bet, just watch me. I'm going to be the best Lady Kira, Guardian deity ever. I better throw in a few prayers for things to not end in a flaming disaster then. So, about that Guardian deity you will be portraying today. What exactly are we talking about here? Well, first of all, Lady Kira isn't really a deity in the way we think of them back home. She's a real person who fought to establish the Kingdom of Kura in a long time ago. Wow, so she's actually existed. I think the way they say deity is like, it used to be a real person, but when it passed on, they became something stronger, or I don't know. Like they became a spirit that stayed. Now the kingdom's people worship her as a guardian deity. They believe she appeared to protect the kingdom whenever it is in danger. Floating in a sacred robe, she's a champion of justice who defeats the kingdom's enemies. When are we gonna have a cartoon of this? That's like something you'd be into. I know, right? Who wouldn't want to be a kick-butt warrior who takes on evil with a wicked dagger? Right, whatever floats your boat. Still, Lady Kira must be really important and popular deity if all these people are here for her. Yep, but there's more than just her popularity this year. There's more. So, what's going on? So, why this rite attracting such a large crowd this year? To be honest, it's no wonder she likes Steel Samurai. Yeah, that's exactly it. She does like Steel Samurai, and that's why she likes this. That is an absolute fair point. Because there's been actual sightings, you know, of the real deal. Allow me to explain. A mysterious figure clad in Lady Kira's robes appeared, just like the legends. And she began capturing members of the Defiant Dragon right and left. Kidding me, right? They say it's only a matter of time till she gets their leader, the revolutionary Durek, too. Durek. I can't even pronounce that. I don't know how to pronounce that in there. So Lady Kira, a rebel hunter now, huh? It's a bit hard to swallow, though. I mean, even if they're trying to disrupt the peace, I doubt the actions of a band of rebels can bring a legendary figure back to life. I didn't believe it at first either. But there's a real picture of her on the front page of today's newspaper. Sightings of her go back about 2 years. But this is the first actual picture of her ever taken. I can't believe someone was able to actually capture her on film. Okay, let's check. For first of all, the hand I can't really see, but it kind of looks like a male hand. But yeah, the robe is the same, I think. The dagger seems to be the same. But couldn't this just be some Lady Kira fan, you know? Like you, Maya? You mean like a cosplayer? Those rebels are no joke, eh? Trained in hand-to-hand combat and stuff. I think some regular cosplayer could take on people like that dressed in a costume alone. That way she has to be the real deal. It gives me the chills just thinking about it. I bet Lady Kira's spirit had possessed a sacred robe or something. Spirit possessing a piece of clothing, huh? Maybe we should cut back on all of those action superhero shows, Maya. Hey, what's that supposed to mean? You're just jealous I'm still young at heart. Fair enough. Also, she's pouting. I got a real office to run now, so I'm gonna keep it real, right? I don't know who you're talking about, but that's definitely not me. You really lost your edge since I last saw you. Those spikes of yours have grown really dull. There's even one that's drooping. Can I leave my hair out of this? Anyway, I swear that Lady Kira people have been spotting is real deal. Besides, it's just so much more fun to believe it's true, you know? I can't believe I really buy all that. Although, I wonder who is under that robe. I don't know why, but I feel like the news underneath it seems interesting as well. But Mr. Wright, he's the talk of the town. She even gave me this great new food idea. It's gonna be like a soul bun, but based on Lady Kira, and call it the Kira bun. Talk about the Kira business strategy. Come on, Maya, just admit it's you're running around dressed as Lady Kira already. Wow, you became extremely silent when we said that. I guess the jig is up. What? Is it really true, Miss Maya? No, indeed, it is. I'm Lady... After hundreds of years, I've returned in this lovely young lady's body. She's messing with you. Only a minion of the defiant dragons can see through my disguise. Now feel my wrath, foul lawyer. Mr. Wright? Just kidding. I mean, come on. Maybe dressed up as Lady Kira for the right today. There's no way I could ever beat up one of those rebel types. I don't know. Was a pretty solid left hook you just threw. Oh, you were just trying to be funny. You really had me going there for a second. No one can be that naive, right? Right? Well, I hope you enjoy playing superhero at the right today. Oh, when you put it that way, I've been more hyped about it now than I already was. Oh, I hear the sound of the High Priest's footsteps. I better get going. What the hell is he having on his feet? Sound like cowbells. His footsteps. Oh, during the ride, he wears these really big bells on his ankles. Okay, so he has cowbells on his feet. That way, I know he's coming. Pretty handy, right? Well, see you later. This is to make sure to warn that she's gonna have to be prepared. I doubt they're actually meant to be stop slacking warning system for you, Maya. Well, if it works, it works. What can you say? Miss Maya's always so bright and cheerful. I'm glad to see she hasn't changed. As in, at all. Wonder if this means her training been all of a naught. Oh, I hope not. It's Acolyte Zeloth. Acolyte Zeloth? I mean the guy there. Look, he's the one praying in the red and saffron robe. He's a disciple of the High Priest. Abbot in me. I kind of want to say a bot in me. I want to know their true name because Abbot is what a person is, but his name is in me. So what the question is, what is the rest of his name? lives and trains at his house. See how he prays in the cold without moving a muscle? Yeah, I could never do that. It's Abadinme. The purification rite is about to begin. I want to know his true name now. So that's a sacred robe Mile will be wearing during the rite. Looks almost like what that figure in the newspaper photo was wearing. It really does. Look like a poncho. Whoever it must be worked really hard to copy it. Please, sir, it's not a good idea to stare like that. You could be struck blind. Just give me a few more seconds. I mean, this isn't something you see every day. Oh, those bells on the High Priest's ankles. Yeah, they're massive. They're a lot bigger than I thought to be. They are basically as big as cowbells. It's alright, it's time to enter your prayer post like everyone else. Because doesn't will suffer the wrath of the Holy Mother. Yeah, we've already heard the whole suffering of the Holy Mother, but for other reasons. Okay, let's see. First, I kneel down, cross my ankles, and then bow forward, and ow! My back. Great, now all I can see is the ground, and my back is killing me. Oh, the back is actually killing me. Oh. I was mostly just joking about that. I thought you just headbutted the ground. You really should have trained for this, huh? Wait a second. How long were we supposed to stay like this, Albie? The rite requires that we stay like this until the day after tomorrow. That's 2 whole days. Oh, I don't feel so. Oh, it's right. Are you okay, sir? Oh, somebody help. Was that his back? Is it right? Please, you have to get up. Oh, look at that. That is not even a spike mat. That is a spike stool. Oh, my aching. Albie? Where are we? Oh, we definitely are where Maya is staying. Because look at the steel samurai thing there in the corner. Also, we have the bastard up there in the corner as well. The justice minister. Where are we? The high priestess house at the foot of the Plaza of Devotion. I guess I passed out from that back pain. They must have carried me all the way here. Oh, something terrible happened. It's Maya. She's. Oh, just follow me to Plaza of Devotion. Something must have happened while I was passed out. Miss Maya, she's been arrested. What? How is it that I completely, utterly forgot about this part? I'm not joking. For some reason, I just remembered Maya, seeing her just a bit quick and not too much. Nope, I was wrong. We definitely see her and we definitely interact with her. Where's Maya? Just take it easy, alright? I don't know why I'm doing this kind of voice. I don't think we're in Britain. But I'm telling you, I haven't done anything wrong. You call all that. You can talk all you want back at the station. Let's get going. Let me go. Maya? Nick, I didn't kill him. I swear I didn't. Quiet, you. Come along peacefully or suffer the consequences. Wait a second. What the earth is going on? I don't know who you are. If you don't get out of my way. Oh. Where the hell did she come from? Emma? What is she doing, Kurain? Oh, I'm so sorry, Mr. Wright, but we're placing Maya on the rest. Where did you come from? Alright, take her down to the station, but with respect, got it? Yes, ma'am? What is happening? How did she get here? Well, at least she is here. The other people was basically just, we can shoot you on sight. Okay, so, what are you doing, Kurain, Emma? Oh, it's a long story. Anyway, what are you doing, Kurain, Mr. Wright? Same here. It's a long story. But we can get caught up later. Right now I need to know what happened. Maya's, well, under arrest for the murder of the High Priest. Also, I realized that Emma and Maya can have the same voice for me. Wait, the high priest was murdered? Okay, what happened, Emma? Please tell me everything you can. Well, basically, there was a murder during the rite as it was being performed last night. The victim, Tarust in... No! I was gonna make a joke before about his name because I only knew the in me. But his first name... Oh, no. Okay, there are two ways of getting that. Why did he decide to make that name? Okay, basically, you can trust this guy. But I took it in a whole nother direction. I'm not gonna continue that train of thought. I am not. The high priest was the high priest who was presiding over the rite. Wait, hold on. Last night? You mean to tell me an entire day passed since the purification rite? First come from behind and now this. Yes. Yes, exactly. Oh, I don't know why. Like, I can understand trust in me. Like, you can trust me. Trust in me. But because it's basically what it sounds like, you can't have that. Because I was gonna make a similar joke. Well, I wasn't gonna, but my brain thought of it. Yeah, today's been a fucking roller coaster. What the fuck? Oh, that's right, sir. You passed out for a whole day from your back pain. I never knew my back's like a ticking time bomb. I'd better take a better care of it. The murder took place at the inner sanctum where the rite was being held. The inner sanctum. Yeah, oh, like, good lord, that gave, like, I'm almost tear-eyed of, like, the fucking laughter and coughing right now. It's the place where the spirit of Lady Kiva is enshrined. It's through that gate over there and up the top of the mountains there. It's just beyond. I can't even see the top of this fucking thing. Like, this ride takes 2 days. I'm pretty certain it at least takes a half a day to get up there. So they have like only 1 day for the rite. So that's why everyone is offering their prayers in that direction. Abbot Inme and Miss Maya went up in the sanctum to begin the rite. Just after they finished the prayer, you faint. If they finished the prayer, you fainted in the middle of. So, who do you think killed the high priest? Unfortunately, Maya is our sole suspect right now. During the rite, the inner sanctum was off limits of the general public. So then, only the high priest and Maya could have been there when the murder occurred. Right. Plus, the inner sanctum is on the side of a very steep mountain. The only way up there is a stairway that starts at the Plaza of Devotion. So that's why she's been arrested. Also, the crime scene was only discovered after Maya came down alone. She's the one who told the worshippers in the plaza that the high priest was dead. And she made a police statement to that effect. She was the first one to discover the body. Well, it definitely doesn't help. It makes it even more or less likely that someone else was there at the crime scene. Mr. Wright, sir, are you going to defend Miss Maya? Yes, of course. There's no way she killed anyone. Yeah, I don't believe it either. He's been framed. But this is really something else, huh, Mr. Wright? I mean, I don't thought you'd have to take on a horrible court again. Yeah, we basically had our head on the line last time. Tell me about it. Never thought I had to get through another trial. Where the divination seance determines all and defense lawyers are unwelcome. So, what brings you here, Emma? Back in the US, I was working a case with an international prosecutor from Ukraine. He told me this is where I could see the latest techniques in international forensic science. Well, he fucking lied to you. I can't believe I fell for it. I mean, just look at this place. It's like we got back in time. Yeah, I can't say I've been impressed with the police work I've seen so far. Yeah, exactly. Still, he said he takes on cases from all around the world. Maybe next time he'll have one in a major city somewhere. Sounds like this prosecutor is taking a liking to you, Emma. After all, it's not every day a prosecutor takes a detective with them overseas. I wonder. He's calm and kind and almost always has a smile on his face. Not really, he's not calm when he's trying to frame people. Well, perhaps not frame, but basically point fingers. I would say that's when he's not calm at all. But it's hard to tell what he's really thinking. This international prosecutor, is he the one who handled Truce's case? Yes, he is. I'll take it it'll be the prosecutor on this one too. Yes, Prosecutor Sadman already been assigned. Prosecutor Sadman? I wouldn't care. You know him, Albie. Of course, everyone in Kurain does. He's highly revered individual, both as a prosecutor and a monk. If you go up against Prosecutor Sadman, you'll incur the Holy Mother's wrath. Well, we can always call the co-workers and ask if the Holy Mother has slapped them in the face. Oh, look, apparently not, because he was the one that was against the Holy Mother's will of saving an innocent person. That is my job too, as a lawyer. Oh, right, sorry. Just great. A prosecutor who also a revered monk in a deeply religious country. This trial is shaping up to be even more uniquely Kurainese than the last one. I'm not sure I've been saying this, but he's a formidable opponent. Yeah, I heard Apollo had a really tough time. So I better give it everything I got. Anyway, I'm glad you're here, Emma. They treat lawyers like criminals here. Come to think of it, Prosecutor Sadman mentioned something to that effect. I'm not sure how much I can help, but I'll do what I can. Really? Are you sure you're not going to get in trouble for helping the enemy? He did come down on me pretty hard when I tried to help Truce in that trial. Let's just say I'll help where I can. Thanks, but don't go getting yourself in trouble on my account, okay? Prosecutor Sadman sounds pretty strict. So, first things first, let's start with this. Hot off the press, it's a High Priestess autopsy. Because of that, did I say priestess? High priest. Cause of that was a blood loss from an abdominal wound delivered by a bladed weapon. The victim bled from death from the deep stab wound to the abdomen. The murder weapon is believed to be Lady Kira's warbad dagger. It is used during the rite, however. The dagger has yet to be found. Lady Kira's dagger, huh? I think Maya mentioned something about the dagger. Yeah, it has a dagger. And we can see the dagger there. Isn't that the rebel hunter posing as Lady Kira also armed with the dagger? Of course, her must be a replica, right? Well, as long as you made something out of metal, it can be a replica because it'll still be sharp as hell. Will be okay for me to go and take a look at the crime scene, Emma? The police have already wrapped up their investigation, but the location itself is off limits to the general public. Sure. Emma, please, I'm begging you. Just like the police, I need to access if I need to mount a viable defense. Alright then, leave it to me. I'll explain the situation to Prosecutor Sadman and the police later. Thanks, Emma. You have quite a climb ahead of you, so be sure to watch your step. Wait, you're not coming with me? Oh no, I'm not climbing up there again, no way. Is it really that bad? Oh, I wonder if my back can handle it. You get to go to the Inner Sanctum. Oh, you're lucky, Mr. Wright. Why don't you join me, Albie? That's crazy talk, sir. If a commoner like myself were to set foot in there, I'd sure be cursed for all eternity. Because the inner sanctum is off limits for you, huh? Oh well, I guess I just have to face this by my lonesome. By the way, what about all the people still praying here? Aren't they going to go home? The custom of this rite requires that they are not moved from this spot until tomorrow afternoon. It doesn't faze them to have police milling about. Some of them even off-duty cops. Oh, I guess this is what it's like to live in a deeply religious society, huh? I feel it's more like a cult or something, more thought of how devoted they are. Oh, someone has been murdered. Ah, it's my day off and I'm praying. Okay. Wow. Let's go to Inner Sanctum. They actually have a detention center, I didn't even know that. Everything just happened so quickly last time. We just went in and just get a hula balula. Oh god, she is here. Wonderful. Well, we're at least not alone, but could it be someone else than her? Oh, it's really high up and really, really cold. What did I do to deserve this? Probably didn't learn how further up you go, the colder it gets. I would say you skipped school. So this is what you deserve for skipping school. At least I made it. I had to get started while I still feel my fingers. Huh? Who's that? Kinda looks like... Oh, fuck. I'm gonna examine. Yo. Excuse me? Yep, sir. It's you? Do you even know where you are? Barbed head. Of course I do. I ask why you are here, your benevolence. I came to pray for the High Priest's soul. But what are you doing here? This is one of the most sacred spots in Kurainism. Unscrupulous lords such as you have no business being here. But I'm not unscrupulous. Quiet. You dare to find fault with my insight at every turn the other day. She still swore about that trial? Mate, this girl is about 17 years old. Yes, no! She's not even 17, she's 14, yes! She's a teen, yes, she's still sore about that. She's a kid. That is why she's still sore about it. As you know, your benevolence, a murder has occurred, and I need to investigate. But we know the killer is one of your own. In my country, suspects are innocent until proven guilty. Plus, she's a serious student of spirit channeling who came here to study. So can't you at least give her a chance to explain what happened? All practitioners from overseas are big phony balonies. We were talking about her still being a kid, but yeah, that sentence just made things so much more absolute. And her wish to train in the homeland of spirit channeling is but a bid for prestige. It seems like nothing I said will convince her otherwise. Thanks to that last trial. Tweedledee and Tweedledum and Tweedledee really did a number on her impression of the foreigners. As a defense attorney in this case, I really need to investigate this crime scene. And I need to do it now. I've even been authorized by the police, so... What's this? You intend to make a mockery of our Sacred Hall of Justice once more? No, I simply want to defend my client. Which means you have come to forge evidence then. And you all lawyers were criminal, I just must know to redouble my vigilance. Ouch, that's unfair. Who thought you to demonize a whole group of people anyway? My mother and father. Do you have any issue with their parental guidance? Fuck yes! No, I would never criticize the royal couple. Still can't imagine that the lawyers here must have done to garner such hatred. Hmm. Why the fuck are you laughing? Oh, I just had the most wonderful idea, Bombhead. Why do I have a bad feeling about that glitter in eyes? Oh, you're not alone about that. What's the most wonderful idea? So, what is this most wonderful idea of yours? If you are to investigate the murder, then I shall oversee your every move, so as to prevent any misdeeds naturally. Like, the funny part is, she is having a laugh with this because she believes every lawyer is evil. So for her, it's like oh, I'm gonna watch your every move, you can't do anything. But to be fair, she's a royal priestess. It's kind of like evidence that we have not been able to tamper with evidence. She's basically a witness. But you want to follow me around the entire time? Of course. Not that I want to, mind you. And I will not tolerate any objections. Understood? Ah, she can't do this to me. And with that barbed head... Oh, no, it's nothing. Very well. Let us begin the investigation. Let's get this investigation over. You mustn't stay here in the inner sanctum a moment longer than necessary. Please don't rush me. It's not without reason that I insist on a speedy investigation, Barbhead. I am a direct descendant of the Holy Mother, you see, who guides the people of Kurai. Why this jolly music? As such, I must not sully myself with the blood of a battle that Lady Kira bears. Blood of battle? It's such a big problem, why don't you just head down now? I won't do anything, I promise. No, lawyers are never to be trusted. Now, make haste so we may leave here soon. Oh, and one more thing. What now? Your victory that day was but a stroke of fortune. But this time my insight shall reveal the absolute truth. Well, I hope so, because if you say it was stroke of luck, that I actually managed to defend an innocent, that you and believe the Holy Mother would punish, then I can definitely say, your Holy Mother is fucking angry with you. So brace yourself for the defeat, most bitter lawyer. I will. Now, can I get on with my investigation? As long as you know where you stand. Better hurry up and poke around for clues before she changed her mind. Now, move aside, girl. Damn, he was bleeding from the abdomen and this whole goddamn thing just... Oh, I just realized something. Well, I didn't realize per se. Let me just look around a bit. Ah, that's interesting. That looks a little off place. But yeah, he was basically... let's check the clues here. Yeah. Cause of death was blood loss from the abdominal wound delivered by a bladed weapon. They're trying to find the bladed weapon but can't find it. But I just realized this thing is just covered with blood. And it actually has very spiky parts here. I'm pretty certain they didn't find the murder weapon because when they thought, oh, Lady Kira is here, then we don't need to find the dagger. No, there is no dagger, it's just that they were looking in the wrong place. Let's take a closer look, shall we? Oh, the whole water is just red now, damn! Whoa, this is blood. This is a statue of a warbat, the bird on which Lady Kira's based her appearance. And all of this blood is from the High Priest, huh? He no doubt embraced the statue in the hope that Lady Kira would save him from death. I'm pretty certain he embraced the statue and died quickly from it. May his soul rest in peace. Considering the amount of blood, he must have been stabbed with a considerable force. There's no way Maya would be strong enough to deliver such a blow. Hey, isn't this Lady Kira's robe? Oh, holy mother! Lady Kira's robe is... How you feel, but we should leave it as leave it as it. Oh, as is. Okay, now I get it. I wanted to continue it like as it is, but for some reason they cut it short and does as is, and that kind of fucked me over a little bit. Preserve the crime scene. You imbecile! This is the actual robe Lady Kira once wore. It is? What the heck is it made of? I mean, nothing should look this good after a few hundred years. Enough! If I say it's the actual robe, it is the actual robe. You really are a child, aren't you? Like, good lord, you really are a teenager. Like, nothing that is 100 years old can look this good. Just thinking for a moment, like, just enough! That foul murderer shall not get away with this. Yeah. It is tough to see a piece of history sloppily tossed on the ground like this, though. This robe kind of smells... How dare you sell such a sacred piece of clothing like that? No, I mean it smells like incense. Oh, I see. The scent you detected is from the sacred incense used to purify the Lady Kira's robe. Whenever a rite is to be performed, the robe is first scented with a sacred incense. This still smells like incense now. The scent must have been much stronger last night when the victim was killed. Ah, interesting. It's been stained red by the High Priest's blood. The spring shall run red upon Lady Kira's return. What's that from? An old legend. Wait, does that mean the rebel on the Lady Kira in the newspaper is the real deal? That crazy talk. I don't think there's anything else here. Yeah, we can check this though. It's a lantern. And it's still lit. Of course it is. The sacred flame in the 4 lanterns here have burned for centuries. Anyone extinguished even one of them would be put to death immediately. So that's why they're outfitted with glass wind guards. Still, I'd better keep my distance, just in case. So the moon and these lanterns were the only source of light up here at that night. The rite is performed by the light of the full moon, because moonlight is purifying, of course. I see. No touching! I wasn't going to. Do you know that, like, the whole meme with, like, the sassy child? I feel like this is that's absolutely her. A blood-stained scrap of paper. This is some kind of note or letter, perhaps. It was written in Kurinese, so I can't read a lick. Let me see that. Well, it has a defined dragon. Once the flame is lit, then will be... It's simply impossible to read. Wait. What is it? This stamp in the lower right is the mark of those insurgents, the Defying Dragons. The rebel group. What's it doing here? Is there some kind of connection between the priest and the rebels? Looks like that about does it for the area. Yeah. So there's 2 things I see from here. Well, not from here perhaps, but I see one thing, which is this. I see this thing there. There's a stone there. Yeah, I'm gonna look at this. What amazing wall painting. So this is Lady Kira. Do you see that red mark upon her brow? That is the character for death in Pyrenees. It is a mark to resolve to fight. It is a mark of resolve to fight to the end. There are many different marks we make on our bodies, each with a different meaning. Interesting. Come to think of it, you have marks on your face, your benevolence. So did the High Priest. The High Priest marks are those of a monk, but mine are of a royal priestess. 2 more on her cheeks and it's gonna look like a cat. All members of the Pyrenees clergy have such marks upon them. The shape and the location of the marks vary in accordance to conditions like status and age. And all records about them are kept at the temple. So it's kind of like a national IG registry, huh? Interesting. Is that a weapon around? Ah, yes. It is Lady Kira's dagger. The very same one used in the rite. It's made to resemble a warbird. The warbird. I think it's just supposed to sound like a warbird. The bird Lady Kira's fashioned herself after. The dagger is the weapon that looks like the high priest that took the high priest's life. Nope. Not because I remember, just because I just saw the pointy things and the loss of blood. If you wish to know more about Lady Kira, you need but ask. I get the feeling she's going super relevant to this. She's going to be super relevant to this case. I should definitely ask the priestess for more details later. Well, that's later. That lantern looks broken, but it's hard to make out the details from this angle. Take a close look when I'm in a better spot. Okay. Oh shit, the flame is still going though. There we go. Why is this the better spot? I better take a closer look. This is interesting. What's been here? There's no snow here. Maybe it was removed because it would interfere with the rite. The day before the rite, the temperature in this area plunged below freezing. Even the Plaza of Devotion was covered in layers of white frost. It must be elevation. It wasn't all that cold back in town, as I recall. Hold on, let me check something. Well, there's nothing here that shows where, or it should be something there, so... This lantern is damaged. The wind guard is completely broken. Damaged? Was it your doing? No, I didn't even touch it. And perhaps a falling rock struck it. I will request that it be repaired when we are finished. Of course, I doubt you will live long enough to see it restored. I'll be back to take a look, you'll see. Jesus Christ, you savage. Snow has obviously been cleared away here, and the lantern is broken. I still have the camera I brought to take a picture of my trip. There's just not one in the area, just in case. Yeah, there's been something here. I don't know what it is, but something's been here. Nothing else particularly interesting here. Well, let's just go and check the rock then, I guess. This rust must have fallen from higher up the mountain. It's like the perfect perch for taking a peek over the sanctum, or the curtain. Well, up I go. Whoa, that's an incredible view. It almost boggles the mind. Get down from there this instant. Right, sorry, I'll go right down. It looks like the inner sanctum is just slightly higher up than the top of that mountain. I guess that confirms that the stairs from the Plaza of Devotion are the only way up here. Huh? There's something hanging off the ritual curtain here. These look like prayer flags down at the Plaza of Devotion. Except they're arranged like no prayer flags I have ever seen. How so? All of these flags have been sewed together. Hey, you're right. It's like they're one big banner now. There's something written on a piece of it. Donated by Tharos Inmi. It seems this piece is from a donation Abbot Inmi made at some point. I still like his name. I know exactly what his name's supposed to be, but yeah, it's really like, Don't say anything. Is there anything else I can check here? Like, I feel like there's really not much more I can check, can I? Okay, let's talk to her. Inner Sanctum. Could you tell me about this place, you benevolent? I have nothing to say to you, lawyer. Is that because you don't actually know much about it? You ill-managed. I'm the crown princess of Kurain. There's nothing I do not know. I don't know why, but I absolutely love when she just get like irritated like this. Where the hell did you come from? Yeah, exactly. Where the hell did she come from? She could definitely be an assassin. Hey, no cheating. Silence, Barbhead. Niana's knowledge is my knowledge. End of discussion. What is this, your pocket internet? This spring is where Lady Kira come to cleanse her body of the blood of battle. And the day's purification rite is a ceremony that traces its origin back to those days. Cleansing Lady Kira's robe in this sacred water lends one courage for the next battle. I see. Thank you for that excellent explanation. Commoners are normally barred from here except for the day of the rite. Who normally controls the access to this place? The High Priest and his family are responsible for that. The High Priest and his family, huh? Could you tell me about the High Priest and his family? Abbot Inmel lived with his wife and his disciple, acolyte Puraizelot. Puraizelot. I would kind of say like praying zealot? I don't know. Wait, what is her name? Because I feel like everything is like a pun or something. Raifa Padma Kurain. She can have like a normal name. His name is Raifa Padma Kurain. I don't see anything specific with that one, to be honest. A young man the couple took into their home upon finding him near the kingdom's border. Speak of his wife, isn't she the one who's usually plays the role of Lady Kira? Yes, but she is with child. The role was appointed to someone else. The killer no doubt offered to stand in as she saw it as a chance to slay the High Priest. No, you have it backwards. She was the one. He was the one to ask Maya to stand in. Then that braggart must have embellished her qualifications. I'm not so sure how she would. Besides, why didn't you stand in for the High Priest's wife then? Did I not tell you before? As a direct descendant of the Holy Mother, the role of Lady Kira is forbidden to me. For those descendant of Her Holiness must not defile their bodies with the blood of battle. Yeah, you did say that. I should probably talk with the High Priestess' wife and acolyte Zeloth later too. So you could tell me more about this Lady Kira. As an outsider, I suppose your ignorance is all but unavoidable. It's not ignorance, it's unknowledgeable. Whatever happened to you need but ask. She's cheating again. Lady Kira was the Holy Mother's younger sister, but unlike her older sister, she lacked the ability to channel spirits. However, it is said that none could equal her skill with a dagger. A dagger? Well, this became relevant fast. The Holy Mother guides our souls, and Lady Kira keeps the peace with her dagger. Lady Kira was prepared to die for her people. They cloaked herself in sacred battle robe and concealed her face as her sister. Okay, but who was she fighting against? Throughout our history, we have been set upon by rebels. Now is no different. For our enemy now is the Defiant Dragons, led by that insurgent Duru. So Lady Kira played a role akin to the police, huh? So what with the bird imagery? Lady Kira's robe is fashioned in the likeness of our warband. It's a fearsome bird that is unique to Kurang. I see. And what about the recent rebel hunter, Lady Kira? Who do you think she is? I have heard about her, but I have yet to ascertain the truth. However, I believe her to be a vigilante, or more precisely, a patriot. That's a way of seeing it. So when Princess Raifa doesn't know the true identity of the rebel hunter, huh? Okay, I guess we aren't really done here. Okay, let's see if we can examine something more. This mountain face is like a towering wall. The characters curved to it, but I have no idea what they mean. There is a prison at the apex of this mountain. A prison? Way up there. Wait a second, there's a... Now it's very easy for people to be able to get here. Because apparently there is a prison up there. And what exactly did we have? Cloth sewn together, also called a parachute. Prison. Way up there. It is said that Lady Kira laid those she defeated to rest atop this mountain, so that their souls would not spawn evil spirits. I feel queasy just thinking about being all the way up there. And the fact that it's a prison just makes it worse. Huh. That would definitely explain the thing here. During the rite, the sanctum was fully enclosed by this ritual curtain, making this case something of a locked room mystery. The purification rite is akin to a bathing ritual for Lady Kira. Therefore, it must be closed off from the outside world. Also, in the sanctum is like your private bathroom. Indeed, so see it that you keep it clean. This flap in the center acts like a ritual curtain door, but that's about it. And what was that shrill scream for just for now? It's just I'm afraid of the heights. I didn't notice it as I was climbing up, but now I can see all the way down. Oh, I guess that flight of stairs from the Plaza of Devotion really is the only way up here, up and down. I wouldn't be so certain. It might be the only way up, but you can always get down here by falling. So, yeah. We still have the parachute. I guess it's a parachute at least. I think I've checked everything. Like, there isn't much more I can check, I think. Oh, hold on, there we go. It's a statue of a bird. Let's take a closer look at it. Look, the bird's missing its eye. I feel sorry for the poor fella. Are you the one who took it? Of course not. The statue has been here for ages. I suppose some damage is to be expected. I should ask my mother to have it repaired. Ah, no wonder there are no lawyers left. I'd leave too if I were always treated like this. I don't think I'll find anything else of interest around here. Oh, there we go, found it. Ah, that about does it for the inner sanctum. I should probably head back to the Plaza of Devotion and let Emma know I'm done. After all, she's the one putting her neck on the line for me to investigate this place. Are you gonna leave with me? Why do I need to ask you what to do? You can bugger off here. You don't need to follow me anymore. Wow, you're still praying. The religious devotion of our people is the pride of our kingdom. Well, with thought of what happened last time, I can definitely say it's not pride any longer. Come what may, they will continue to pray until tomorrow afternoon. Well, I will say this level of devotion is certainly to be respected. Now to find Emma. You that way. I want to ask you something. Okay. Do you know me? Do I know you? Well, I'm Phoenix. Phoenix Wright. I'm a lawyer. No. Oh, I want to know if you know who I am. Huh? How should I know? I've never seen you before. This guy is actually real strange. I wonder if he has amnesia or something. I should talk to him a little more, just in case he's been connected to this case somehow. Who are you? Yeah. Are you having trouble remembering who you are? I'm sorry if I offended you. Ooh, I thought I was gonna pull a weapon on me. He's just eating lizards. He's just pulling some snack out after another. I was trying to remember what I'm supposed to do. I know it's something important. Do you know this man or something, Barbhead? Nope. I just said I've never seen him before, didn't I? Are you Lady Kira? You know of Lady Kira? Then you are Kira niece, I take it. Maybe. Wait, are those lizards he's eating? Yep, they are. What? You want one? No, thanks. I just ate. No. Now I'll remember. Oh, get a load of this. Well? Well, what? I believe he's suffering from a far more serious malady than a mere memory loss. No good, huh? I'll try something else. So, who was that man and what did he want, Barbhead? I wish I knew. For some reason, it felt familiar. Hey, Mr. Wright. What now? Oh, there we go. Emma. What's wrong? I didn't surprise you that badly, did I? Oh no, it's nothing. Actually, I've been looking for you. I want to tell you I investigated the crime scene. I hope it wasn't too much trouble to get my investigation of the inner sanctum approved. Oh, it was fine. Prosecutor Sadman gave his okay straight away. That seems like a rather fair-minded prosecutor. He said that you would probably give it up once you saw the crime scene for yourself. Jesus Christ. Is it okay if this man is checking out the crime scene? Yeah, it's fine. It's not gonna find anything anyway. Good lord. These people. And that moving on before the trial began would be a smart thing to do. You must be feeling really confident about this case. Well, just so you know, I have no intention of giving up. figured. So that's why I prepared a little gift for you. I thought it might help your investigation. Here, it's all yours. I want to bring you a bunch of other forensic tools, but they were confiscated at the airport. Luminol test included. This actually might come in handy. Oh, I also made a couple of the crime scene photo for you. Oh, thanks. All this will definitely come in handy. Cool, damn. So this is what the High Priest's body looked like after the murder. I kept this along with a picture I took at the crime scene. Oh, yeah. They're questioning Maya. Really? She's gonna pay her a visit then. Poor Maya, she must be feeling pretty lonely. I should let her know that I'll be defending her too. Oh shoot, look at the time, I had to get going. He sure seems busy. That's because his ephemeral holiness is a real slave driver. Ephemeral holiness? Prosecutor Sadman. It's like the world's hardest riddle wrapped in a flowy sash. I keep wondering if it's just like clash of cultures type of thing, you know? Like he'll ask the most insane things of me without baiting a single long eyelash of his. This prosecutor Sadman sounds like he's used to holding something serious close. Why do I have such a bad luck with prosecutors? First it was the glimmerous pop. I'm finally rid of that running, bling-loving aeropile. I get this guy. Oh no, I'm really going to be late. You'll probably make me listen to one of those really long sutras again. I'll see you later. Whose phone is that? Is it hers? Please pick up, good lord. Good evening and good night, dude. Oh, you're gonna hit the... Ah, I see that. Good night, hit the sack. But yes, do take care. Have a wonderful rest. And good luck tomorrow. She does not appreciate so Prosecutor Sadman's sutras. What an ingratitude. It appears that she, too, is lacking in religious devotion. I don't think that's what the problem is here. Besides, Emma is not even Kuranist. Alright, move on. I'm gonna leave you behind. Damn, look at the weapon he has on his back. Ah, Nick, I knew you'd come. Ah, she sure looks tired. How are you holding up? It wasn't me, but no one will believe me. I have to admit, I'm still a bit in shock. I never thought you'd get caught up in something like this, and so far from home. But I'm going to defend you, so hang in there. We can do this if we work together. This is all my fault. I mean, you came to Kurain just to visit me. We hadn't seen each other in ages, and then this happens. I haven't seen her this down in ages either. Come on, remember who you're talking to. Besides, I thought you'd be used to being the usual suspect by now. I guess you're right. And you save me each and every time. Yep, so just tell me everything you can and let's go from there. Barbed head, stop stalling and go straight to the matter of true import. We know she is the murderer, therefore it is time for her confession. Your benevolence, what brings the royal priestess to a place like this? I know, Maya has been in a holding cell from the modern era down to the medieval type. Yeah, she really has. I don't know, for some reason this sassy-ass child is following me. I don't even know who she belongs to. I'm watching over this lawyer to keep him from tampering with anything in this case. Now out with it. Confess your crimes. Please, your benevolence. Could you please take it down a notch or 3? Probably 4, to be honest. Or we can just go on like a goddamn stereo and go down from 11. Maya, please tell me what you can. And this must be difficult, but anything you can remember might help. Sure. Okay. I didn't kill the High Priest. Wouldn't even dream of it. I mean, he always treated me so well. Abbot Inme was an important figure with a ton of duties, including training acolytes. He was really kind, even to a forager like me. He even invited me over to his house whenever I was between training sessions. How could I even kill someone like that? Sounds like a real good person. I think I would have liked him. It was so much fun. I got to enjoy meals with his family and everything. And his wife was a master Chinese cuisine. I've never eaten better in my life. It's like they were her family. And home away from home in this foreign land. They must have been the source of comfort, what with being here for training and all alone. But what? I can't completely deny the charge either. Huh? As I suspected, the snake has shown her true colors at last. Your benevolence, please. I'm trying to figure out what really happened here. Sasa, child, go away. So what do you mean you can't completely deny the charge? Well, during the purification rite, I suddenly got really sleepy. The next thing I knew, I put in me was, you suddenly got sleepy. So then you didn't actually see the high priest get murdered. No, I didn't, but if I was possessed by some crazed spirit while I was asleep, then... What an excuse. How dare you pin your crime on another person's soul? Be honest. What you're calling training is but an extended vacation in reality. And that training here is simply for prestige. No, it's not like that at all. I'm training to become the master of the current channeling technique. A neophyte practitioner such as you become a channeling master? I think not. The spiritual power required is beyond the means of an outsider like you. Raifa seems to be really hate fakers. But Maya does actually have the power of channeling spirits. I should let Raifa know. Your benevolence, I wouldn't call Maya a fight because she can already... Wait, Nick. What? Can I talk to you for a second? Why is she whispering all of a sudden? I want to keep my spirit channeling ability a secret while I'm here, Nick. What? Why? I'll explain later. Just keep it a secret for now, okay? If you say so. What's that all about? What is all that whispering about over there? It's nothing really. I just have to ask this later when Princess Raifa is not around. Oh, I almost forgot. Nick. Yes? About Abbot Inme's murder. There was something I noticed that I thought strange. No? What was it that was strange? So, what was it you noticed? Well, you probably won't believe me, but... Why do you let me be the judge of that? Okay, so you know that spring? Spring? Oh, you mean the pool in front of the Warbud statue? Yes, that. The water in there was dark red. Yo, bro man, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? I hope you're having a good Tuesday. We're being followed by a sassy-ass child. And when I say dark red, I mean blood red. Oh, that... Yeah, I saw it too. You did? Yeah, the High Priest's blood turned it red. What? No, that's not what I meant. The spring was red before he was killed. Also, this is Maya. For those who doesn't know, she was the one from the first games. How old is she now? I think it was like 17 in the other games. 28. Yeah, that would kind of like be sort of something, yeah. Actually, I don't have a good Tuesday or feel good the past couple of months. I'm too sorry to hear that. I do hope you can feel better soon. Absolutely, I do hope you can feel better. Oh, wait, so it was already red even before the high priest was killed. 4 months after college and still couldn't get a job. Yeah, I can understand that. I am in the same seat, to be honest. Yeah, I noticed it during the purification rite just before I passed out. It's just like the ancient legend says. What's this ancient legend? But yeah, I can definitely understand what you're going through with that. The spring shall turn red upon Lady Kira's return. That's how it goes anyway. Now, hold on. Also, here is Sasia's child. Yes, there is a legend about the inner sanctum that says just that. But the water turns red this time thanks to the murder. The police investigation confirmed it. Perhaps your eyes were deceived by the lantern light reflecting off the water. I don't think that was it though. An ancient legend, huh? Anomalous connected this murder somehow. Nick. Yes? So, actually, there's one more thing. What's up with Maya? She keeps looking over at her benevolence like she's worried that Rifa will think. Yeah, what's the one more thing? There's something I want to show you. There is? I found this at the inner sanctum after I came to. Is this a letter? In Koreanese. Fair enough. See that stamp on the far left? At the end of the letter? Doesn't it look familiar? Hold on. God damn it, that doesn't even have an image. Ah, I don't have an image of her, good lord. I think that's the death mark. This red stamp here. That's a mark of Lady Kira. Alright, it looks like the mark on her forehead. Lady Kira, you say? Let me see that. Why, this is... What? What does it say? Do not perform the rite. I know what you are planning, Lady Kira. That sounds like a threat or a warning. Whoever's pretending to be Lady Kira was pressuring the High Priest to stop the rite. Yeah, that's what it looked like to me too, Nick. Do you think... Wait. First, there's that ancient legend. I forgot that the game is in 3D, so I just got jump scared by the animation. Fair enough, actually. The older games aren't in 3D, so they don't really have an animation. Thus the Warbat dagger being eyed as the murder weapon. Don't tell me... Yeah, it's definitely not that. Hold on. Can I go to the court record a bit quick? So basically, they believed they got stabbed by a dagger that I can't really show right now. But to be honest, if you look at the statue over there, I'm pretty certain that is what actually killed him, because no one did find the dagger. No one found the murder weapon, but I think that basically the statue there is. Crazy how they made the 3D models look so close to the 2D drawings. Yeah, they were really good with that, to be honest. And hopefully they are actually right by making another one of these games. I did see some news about that a month ago. Don't tell me you actually believe that the real Lady Kira returned to kill the High Priest. Don't be silly, Nick. Historical figures doesn't come back to life. I mean, give me a break. Well, you were saying only yesterday how it was more fun to believe that she was the real deal. Yeah, yesterday. I wish you could keep on entertaining that fantasy too, but the fact is we're dealing with a murderer here. Thus, my days of dreaming have come to an end. I'm going to keep it real from now on. And you should too, Nick. thought you said I was the boring one because I was keeping it real. Sorry, I guess I've outgrown that step ladder argument we always have. I think you mean ladder, Maya. So, what do you mean by keeping it real? Oh, so you know how someone is dressing up like Lady Kira and capturing rebels, right? Oh, you mean the rebel hunter Lady Kira in the papers? Yeah, that one. I think that's who probably sent the warning. What nonsense is this? You dare to suggest that Abbot Inmei was slain by Lady Kira? You nincompoop! Yes, she's 14, she's a teen. It's absolutely fun to hear when she's trying to be mad or even look mad because, yeah, you can see how childish she becomes. The rebel hunter is sure to have a vigilant who loves this kingdom. And it is that patriotism that led them to cloak their identity in the guise of Lady Kira. Such a patriot would never slay the high priest. Well, I guess it's only natural for a priestess Raifa to see it that way, but I can't let it go at that. Besides, who would such a vigilant want to stop the purification rite in the first place? I haven't figured that one out yet. I think I know why. We found this thing outside, which is basically praying flags, but they're all sewn together. Because basically on top of the mountain that we are on here, there is a prison. So when would someone need... So basically if there was a rite there for 2 days, it would be kind of difficult to escape, basically. So what do you do? Making sure that no one is there when they escape. I rest my case. Still, if this rebel hunter had a compelling enough reason, he might even kill the high priest after he ignored their warnings. You big dummy, you can't fool me. It was you who forced that warning letter. You are trying to shed your guilt onto the most sacred Lady Kira. Admit it. No, I'd never do such a thing. Now, your benevolence, let's try to remain rational about this. Gosh, she really is a kid, isn't she? Maya, did you show that letter to the police? No. I was afraid I would anger everybody needlessly. That is fair. I basically won a trial and apparently I angered the justice minister because this is waste of time apparently. So I was waiting to show it to you, Nick. And judging by your benevolence reaction, I'd say Maya was right to be worried. Wait, what are... The number of places on the letter. There are 3 holes in a row. Are there supposed to be some sort of message too? Wait, hold on, let me check some stuff. The only thing I can think of is if you actually fold this, there will be 3 holes at the same area. So the question is if there was anything that was like close to that. But I don't really see much places for right now. Alright, accused. Wrap it up. I guess they have more questions for me. Yeah, at least I have a better idea what we're up against now. Nick, there's something I've been meaning to say. I don't need a lawyer this time. What are you talking about? It's just, you know, they have the Defense Culpability Act here in Kurain, right? Well, if I'm found guilty, you'll be charged with abetting a criminal. Maya, thanks for thinking of me, but don't worry, Maya. We'll pull through this together somehow. We always have, haven't we? Yeah, but we're not in Kansas anymore, you know. True, but I've been through one trial here already, so I know what I got myself into. We're going to win this one, no matter what. Because I believe in your innocence. Yeah, I know. I always won because of your faith in me. That's right, so it's all aboard the Phoenix Freedom Express. Well, that's a way of having fun with that. Thank you, Nick. Well, I'll see you later. A bravado will not save you tomorrow. And by then, it'll be too late to ask for mercy. We're going to beat this charge. You'll see. I don't care to understand every single word that was spoken. But I don't like the sound of that Phoenix Freedom Express one bit. Good lord. Wait. Don't tell me you don't know what Freedom Express refers to. I don't know why. I just love it when she gets annoyed. Just the whole, like, just turning absolute red. Of course I know what it is. Don't not presume to know what I do not know. We're gonna call on your pocket internet. I'm not close to understanding why someone would want a high priest dead. But given the use of the Warbud dagger and the existence of the warning letter, I'd say the rebel hunter disguised as Lady Kira is the real prime suspect. Might as well. It might help if I knew a little more about this modern-day Lady Kira. I don't know if anyone has any info on them. Maybe the first thing I should do is to go someplace where the locals like to gather. The bazaar, I guess. Huzzah! I guess the bazaar is a good place to start as any. Now, who should I... I see. So that is what a Freedom Express is. Yeah, that's her pocket internet, by the way. Consult her pocket internet again, I see. Oh, who's there? That sounds like... Yo, my guide! I'll be your guide. Is Miss Maya okay? I believe her, Mr. Wright. I know she didn't do it. Do you know? Do you now, boy? Don't call him boy. How much, like, I'm pretty certain you're, like, the same age. Like, I think he's, like, 11 or 12. Perhaps 13. She's 14. Wait, hold on, here we are. 9, okay. There is about 5 years in between. There is no much difference between these two. Your benevolence! You mustn't trust in Lars, you... Are you not the accused from the last trial? Oh. What's wrong, Albie? Your benevolence speaks with a... You may speak in the... That confused me so much. Tacos, big fat tacos, a big fat tacos, a big... I absolutely love that. What is that for something? Neku Dumpy. Yes. I love that though. I'm glad I should put this there. I've never played Final Fantasy XIV, but I still love that part. You may speak in the vernacular, little monk. Now, what is it? What is your name? Yes, your benevolence. I'll be your guide. Your guide. Your benevolence. I still love his name. I'll be your guide. Oh god. Also, Bromine, if you would make... Basically, most of these people are translated into something. For example, this guy's name is I'll be your guide. What would you basically turn his name into? Because me and Gani was talking about something before, because we started to talk about apparently... We basically they mentioned something about coming from behind. And then we got this name. I just want to see if you have more or less the same mind right now, because I could not take that. Yeah, I know it's meant to be trust in me. Just add an H in that one. Yeah. My brain was like, no, you cannot do that after we just talked about something about losing pants in court and basically just come from behind. Like, good lord. We had a big laughter for that one. Know this, Alfie. Your soul is only as clean or as filthy as the company you keep. I wish you stopped insulting the... insinuating that all lawyers are trash. Please forgive me, benevolence, but Mr. Wright is a very trustworthy man, and I trust him as a lawyer. What's this? Sorry, forgive me my insolence. If a common boy such as he can place his trust in lawyers, it can only be because of my failure at the Hall of Justice the other day. Did you faint or did you walk away crying? It's alright. Benevolence has sunk into the ground. I should really feel responsible for what happened in court that day. I don't think so. She's still caught. I think it's still better that the T and H are not together unless it would have been more obvious. Yeah, to be fair, I can absolutely agree because that's kinda why I basically could not get this first to trust, because they have a H in there, and it was like, why did you do it like this? Like, this can basically become trust in me, which is fair enough. And then we have the other thing, because there is an H in here. They could have tried to at least take away the H. Let's give her some breathing room for now. I'm sure I'll be back on her feet in no time. In the meantime, do you mind if I ask you some questions? I do love that we just leave her there. It's just like, oh, you're feeling it, huh? Alright. Oh, of course not. I'm always glad to help. Alright, so have you heard about the Rebel Hunter? I was in the newspaper. Oh, everyone's overjoyed about her appearance. They say she's the modern-day Lady Kira. So, they're treating the Rebel Hunter like a mysterious protector of the people, huh? People have been on the edge recently, and what with that jailbreak and stuff. Sure hope they catch the escaped prisoner soon. Escaped prisoner? Oh, yes! He was one of the vicious rebels that Lady Kira had captured. So there's a hardened criminal on the loose. This is bad news. Yeah, but the modern Lady Kira is also super amazing. I mean, she takes down big scary rebels all by herself. Yeah, that's not exactly something you can do, and just anyone can do. Someone that strong could have easily overpowered and killed the High Priest. What about the escaped prisoner, Albi? So what about the escaped prisoner supposed to be like? They say he's a vicious fiend who serves as a Dirk's right-hand man. Also, his clothing sits hella fucking tight. I just realized that. Because he has pecs. I think it's the pecs. I don't know. I don't really train myself, so I can't really say. Dirk. Or Dirk. As in the leader of the rebel group. Oh yes, the escapee serves that dreadful master of the Defiant Dragons. They say the prisoner is a former soldier and that he wields a big scary knife. Rumor has it he's a cold-blooded killer to boot. He sounds like a really dangerous man. He is, but the police still can't find him even after exhaustive search. Wait, I remember hearing about a prison. Yeah, it's on top of the mountain. There is a prison at the apex of this mountain. Prison, way up there. Yeah, so I think they use the praying things to be able to use it as a parachute. The prison is at the top of the Inner Sanctum's mountain, right? How did they even break out? No one really knows. He supposedly did it without any tools to speak of, too. Some says he must have fallen to his death. Personally, I'd like to believe he did. Otherwise, something like that terrible incident might happen again. Terrible incident? What terrible incident? It happened before I was even born, but Queen Amara, the previous queen, was assassinated. And it was the rebel leader Durek who did it. The previous queen was assassinated. That kind of unsettling. Well, it was a terrible deed by a heinous sinner. I mean, to take the life of such a gentle queen. Only someone with a dark, defiled soul could have done that. Really take their queen seriously here. Like, god-worshipping level serious. Really, it really would take someone pretty bold and blasphemous to assassinate one. Those defiant dragon rebels are not afraid to do anything to accomplish their goals. That's why with that escaped prisoner on the loose, who knows who might be killed next? So that's why the people of Kurain are so afraid of that escapee. And why they want the rebel hunter to take him out, along with the other rebels. So, is there anything else you can tell me about the rebel hunter, Lady Kira Albi? I was just thinking there was something else, but what was it? Oh yeah, here. What is it? Shadow found it. Why, that is the Warbad arrow. Feeling better now, your benevolence? This is no time to be feeling sorry for myself, for I am the crown princess of Kurai. Now, let me see that boy. Oh, yes, your benevolence. It looks very much like the one of the legendary weapon Lady Kera once used in battle. A three-pronged arrow. I could have swear I've seen something resembling that arrowhead recently. Yep. The letter. Basically 3 holes. Where did Shadow find this, Albi? Near Abbot Ima's house. Near the victim's house, huh? Something tells me a bit that they can look at this. Yeah, someone put the arrow there with a letter, and he took the letter with him. Albi, can you take me to the High Priestess house? Yes, of course. Come to think of it, he was married, wasn't he? And his wife is the one who usually placed the part of Lady Kira in the purification rite. I should probably talk to her too. We're walking around today a lot, aren't we? Damn, I also realized how fast this stream has been going through. That just means we're having fun. I'm having a lot of fun when I play this game. God, that spike thing though, Jesus. So this is where the High Priest lived. Wait a minute, this is where they brought me when my back gave out. The woman in front of that altar, she must be the High Priestess' wife. Excuse me? Yes, may I help you? I was hoping to speak with the High Priestess' wife. Are you her? Please forgive the intrusion, Lady Beleb. Oh, my. Your benevolence. Oh, please, be at ease. What a terrible time this must be for you. Also, I see the letter, what is it called? Wait, envelope for the letter there in the paper basket. Because I saw the 3 holes. I owe you much to your husband. You have my deepest sympathies for your tragic loss. Oh, you honor me with your kind words. Look there, the royal priestess has come to visit us. I don't know if this is kind of like nice or if this is kind of like creepy. Yes. Okay, now it's more too creepy. Oh, what's that? Oh, of course. He's talking with his funeral picture. For some reason, that is less creepy, because that is like just paying respect to the husband. The talking part, much worse. My husband too is delighted that the royal priestess has graced us with her presence. You can speak with Abbot Inman. No, don't possess the power to speak with the dead, but I can feel his presence. What's that? No, that can wait till later, dear. She's definitely speaking with him. So, your benevolence, what is it that brings you to my humble abode? This lawyer is investigating your husband's death, and I am watching him to ensure he does not tamper with any of the evidence. I know this must be difficult, but can I ask you some questions? A good friend of mine has fallen under suspicions, you see. A friend of yours? So then, you must be Maya's friend from the States, correct? That's right. I'm sorry, but I'm still grieving. Isn't that right, dear? Yes, I know. But Inme and his wife were the one of the closest and most loving couples in Kurai. If she is not ready to talk, I will not allow you to press her any further. She did just lose the love of her life. That would be incredibly insensitive of me to force Sansa out of her right now. But I need to talk to her if I want to learn more about the High Priest. Plus, there's the Warbud arrow that I'll be found near the house. There's too much I need to find out for me to leave just yet. Would it be okay if I stayed here for a little while? Barbed head, have you not been listening to a word I said? Look, your benevolence, I'm sorry for her loss, but I'm running out of time. So what I will do is promise to leave if she doesn't change her mind. Please, let me talk to your husband. Please, let me talk to my husband about this. Yes, I know. No, don't. Not in front of the royal priestess. What sort of thing are you talking about with a ghost? No, if you would excuse me. What the heck were they even talking about? Yeah, I'm kind of worried about that myself. You have but poured salt on her wounds. This is precisely why you lawyers are so despised. Ugh. I was just trying to help Maya's case. Didn't mean to hurt Mrs. Inme. Hold on. His name was Trust in Me. What is her name? Something in me. What is this? Beleb in me. I don't know if that's even meant to be something, if that's just a name. Could it be that you actually possesses a conscience? Of course I do. I'm also desperate for information. So, what do you plan to do now? Pass the time by looking around the room, I guess, and see if you change your mind. Just see that you don't touch anything you shouldn't. Yeah, I guess you'd watch what I touch then, just in case Princess Raifa gets mad at me. Well, do you mean madder then? Because I'm pretty certain she's already mad. Is this a piece of art of some sort? What a beautiful orb. Something the matter? Barbed, take a step back, one step back. Okay, done. You just spot something. Yes, your dismal reflection. What's ruining the orb's beauty? Did you have to put it like that, your benevolence? Okay, is this the guy who basically got, like, escaped? Oh, it's a wanted poster for a rebel escapee everyone's talking about. What? Let me see that. Hold on. That's Arbal. I feel like that the DATS is like supposed to be that. But Arbal, I don't know. Senior member of the insurgent leadership. A former paratrooper. Yeah, I was right with parachute, but I need to check something. We know of oh shit. A strange guy, you can't see his face on account of his beard. Pretty suspicious if you ask me. And I can't see his ears. I was thinking of looking for earrings. Foraging land, wanted for crimes against the kingdom. considered armed and dangerous. He's an ex-military, huh? His appearance alone exudes menace. He must be captured at once. Is something wrong? The bounty is 3 million damas, money that comes out of the people's tax payments. I shall have it lowered about 1 million damas. You seem unexpectedly concerned with the people's welfare. Unexpectedly? How rude. Nianas has always taught me that kingdoms that do not value the people come to ruin. As crown princess, it is only natural that I care for my people. How about sending some of that kindness this way? Well, I suppose I could. If you quit being a lawyer and pay taxes to our kingdom, that is. The first part I disagree with. The second part, okay, fair enough. Oh well, it was worth a shot. This looks like a wastebasket. Hey, there's an envelope sticking out. There are 3 holes in a row near the top. Now, where have I seen holes like this before? Scratching around in the people's garbage like some stray dog. You are a pitiful creature indeed. What does it say here? Say what you will, I've got a job to do. It says, to the high priest. You cannot even read. You are even more pitiful than I had thought. Thanks, I'll keep your words of wisdom in mind, your benevolence. Guess I should have studied some Kuranese before I came. So the envelope was addressed to the high priest, huh? But it's empty. There's something about it, I better hang on to it. I already know what it is. It's the 3 holes, it's on the letters, or on the letter we have, but it's also on the arrow. Isn't this the justice minister I met? Is this the woman in the picture next to him? She looks really important. Could you be the Queen of Kuran? I don't know, why don't you ask the princess? What a magnificent altar. Of course it's magnificent, it's for the Holy Mother after all. The Holy Mother. Is she that faceless figure there? Such insolence! How do you not know who Her Holiness is on sight? Do you seek to cross over in the Twilight Realm right this instant? Sorry, it won't happen again. This is why lawyers are so despised. Yeah, because I'm a lawyer that I don't understand your religion, not because I'm a foreigner. Fair enough. Now, listen, brothers. Depicting Her Holiness' face is a greatest taboo in our current. There are none alive today who know what her face really looks like. And that includes the members of the royal family. Wow, now there is an unusual custom. It's gonna be one heck of a secret if the royal family can know what she looks like. That sound. What show is this? It's the Plumed Punisher, warrior of Neo Twilight Realm. Oh, so they have basically a Steel Samurai, but a Kuranese version of it. It's based on Lady Kira's and the #1 action hero shown in Kuran. The Plumed Punisher, warrior of Neo Twilight Realm. Yes, it's an entirely original show created right here in our kingdom. I'm not sure about originality, given its overall look and that theme song. Yeah, kinda. Is something the matter? Well, it's just we have an action hero show back home that is really similar to this. I guess this show is why Mai is so into Lady Kira. Honestly, the themes are exactly the same as the one Maya's favorite show, the Steel Samurai War of Neo Old Tokyo. This popular action hero series filmed right in LA. Set in the city known as Neo Old Tokyo, fits the Steel Samurai in a Mortal Kombat against his nemesis, the evil magistrate. Maya's collected DVDs and merchandise from that series as long as I've known her. I love to just bring that in because that's something to be used in the first games. The Plume Punisher originated here in Kurain. Is that clear, barbed head? Yes, your benevolence. Note to self, never suggest that again. Fair enough. A poster of the mountains. Oh, the Inner Sanctum Mountain is featured against those other towering peaks. Those beautiful mountains are known as the Roof of Koran. Ah, and I see here they have even included the mountain Pony Pony in that poster. Mount Pony Pony? Is that the smaller peak to the left? Known as the Little Sanctum, is just west of the Inner Sanctum. Is it not also beautiful? But I suppose a lawyer with a defiled soul such as yourself could not perceive such a beauty. No, that's not true. I think it's absolutely stunning. It's a mountain. We don't need to have, like, fucking Jesus. She really doesn't like stuff going around with lawyers, doesn't she? Huh, there's a Steel Samurai patch on this bag. Guess it must belong to Maya. She probably left it there while she was performing that rite. Lady Beleb has not had a change of heart, and simply waiting shall not change that. Can we just wait a little longer? I wonder if she'll even open up. Oh, you're still here. Oh, Lady Beleb. Miss Inmi, do you think you're ready to talk? Is it okay with you, dear? Yes, I will let him know. Lady Beleb, you don't have to speak to this lawyer if you don't wish. No, it's quite alright. If my husband were still with us, he would say... Alright, I forgot about this. As much as it pains me to have my lovely wife speak on such matters, if it would help to find the truth, then ask whatever you may. Okay, I'll take you upon your generous offer. Wait, did Mr. Inmate call himself lovely just now? Well, whatever are you waiting for? Ask your questions quickly, so your departure may just be as swift. Yes, of course. Good lord. This is like our worst ever sidekick in these games. Like, Jesus. Alright. Do you have any idea why your husband might have been killed? Was he acting differently or doing anything out of the ordinary lately? No, I don't recall anything of the sorts. This is really difficult. Did anybody have a grudge against him? He was a kind man and one at peace. He would never do anything that would cause someone to bear a grudge against him. Oh, you are lying. Oh, you can't lie kinda hard actually. 3 locks, damn. These are psych locks. This means Miss Im is trying to hide something from me. This is the Magatama Maya gave me all those years ago. And it has really amazing powers. It reacts when someone is hiding something. And allows me to see the psych lock that are holding that person's mind shut. Whenever I see any, I only need to present my Magatama to try and unlock them. Unlocking them all allows me to coax the truth out of someone. Alright, let's do that then. Bam! They're talking about spirit powers and shit. We're doing the same. Cyclops. They appear when I asked her whether anyone held a grudge against her husband. That must mean that Miss Inmi thought someone who just might have such a grudge. Just stir the pot a little and see what happens. Mrs. Inmi, I have an idea who your husband's real killer might be. That would be Maya, wouldn't not? No, of course not. It has to be someone with a motive to kill him. This is who I believe had a reason to kill your husband. This sounds like a stupid idea. It was a rebel hunter disguised as Lady Kira. Everyone's talking about her. Jesus. Wait, I'm gonna check something. It kind of looks like you can see his right eye, but the other eye is closed. I know not of what you speak. Really? Because she even made the front page recently. I'm but a humble servant of Lady Kira. What reason would she have to kill someone as insignificant as I? Actually, I have something that just might show why Lady Kira would kill Abudime.
Take that!
This is a letter of warning from Lady Kira. Maya found it. It was in the inner sanctum, and only Maya and your husband were there at the time. This letter reached its intended recipient, your husband, the high priest, didn't it? And how do you know Maya wasn't lying to you? Because I've never seen that letter before, and I doubt my husband ever did either. Sorry, but I have evidence that proves that this warning was meant for your husband.
Take that!
The holes. What's that? It's an envelope, addressed to the high priest. The warning letter was delivered to your husband inside this, wasn't it? What nonsense is this? How can you prove the warning was delivered in this envelope? Wait a second. Don't have, yeah, I already know about it. I think there just might be something that links the envelope to the warning letter. There is. Yes, that proof is right here on the warning letter. There are technically 3 spots.
Take that!
The 3 holes in the envelope are in the same shape and arrangement as a hole in the warning letter. And if you fold the letter in third and place it in the envelope, the holes line up. As for what made the holes, I believe it was this. The arrow. They were made by this word-bound arrow. Yo, Gloomy Cookie, welcome to the stream! How are you doing? I hope you have a wonderful Wednesday. Hold on, we're gonna do this as well. Technically, I'm gonna do this for both, so... Because both of you streams, it's just that I'm very bad at remembering this sometimes. I'm doing good, you're doing good. Wonderful. So we're gonna do the first person here, which I just remembered. There we go. We're gonna do one for Bromine. Because Bromine is a wonderful being in streams as well. I'm glad to hear you're doing well. We are doing some voice acting with Asa Thorny. They were made by this word-bound arrow, one of the weapons favored by Lady Kira. The warning was folded in thirds, placed in the envelope addressed to the high priest, and delivered to your husband on the points of this arrow. Oh, I think we got her. Yep, we did. So she knows that someone has a grudge against him, but not know who, I guess? There we go. Also, now we're gonna do the other one. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do a shout out for Gloomy Cook as well. If I could do that, but I can't. I'm gonna wait for a minute. We're gonna have to wait for a minute, but you're gonna get shouted out. You can't stop me. Are you ready to tell me the truth now? I admit the warning was sent to my husband, but he was not an insurgent. Then why did you keep it a secret? Because the authorities might suspect him of being one if I hadn't. I guess that makes sense. Yeah, I would say these people are more shoot before asking questions. Or if anyone says that the dead told them to do it or something, then yeah, they would do it as well. If the rebel hunter was after him, I can't see how people might at least suspect. We are a Kurinist kingdom. As such, rising up against the monarchy is the same as blaspheming Kuranism itself. Your husband was a devout priest of Kuranism. And you fear that his good name would be tarnished if the warning went public. Yes. That makes sense, but is it the honest truth? What if the High Priest really was a rebel? The rebel hunter would have a motive to kill him. Still, this just doesn't feel like the right time to ask her about it. I don't think he is. The warning said to not do the right, not that she was coming after him. Let's see if we can do this again. I haven't really checked what time it is. We're just gonna do this anyway. Yes, there we go. Follow the cookie. Could you tell me a little more about the warning? It arrived about 3 days before the purification rite. When we woke that morning, it was already by the side of our bed. It was by the side of your bed? Yes, we had the whole house locked up tight. And yet someone still managed to slip in. It was so frightening, wasn't it there? But you didn't contact the police, because you didn't want to suspect your husband of being a rebel. That's right. If only we had told the police, maybe Tharos would still be alive today. Oh, lovely wife. No need to fret, my dear. My only regret is that I left you all alone. Barbed head, that is quite enough. Yes, you're probably right. This is in there. I'm sorry to have to bother you at such a difficult time. Don't be silly. I'm happy if I have helped. Your benevolence. May you swiftly shine light upon the truth. Yes, and this time shine light upon the truth, not just, oh look, I can see a murder weapon, it must be them. Barbed head. You seem bent on casting suspicion upon Lady Kira. And by doing so, you seek to deflect the blame from the real killer, Maya Fey. That is the only logical conclusion. I'm in no position to disprove her at this point. If only I could find something to support my theory that the High Priest was a rebel. The only other person who might know more about Abbot Inme would be Maya. I might be done questioning her by now. Maybe I should stop by the detention center. No. The pocket internet is back. My mother has said what? It seems I must go. Did something happen? Yes, my mother has decreed that a rite shall be held for the High Priest's passing. And that she shall conduct a prayer of a lament therein. Her Eminence has so decreed, has she? Oh, but she should not concern herself with a humble priest like my husband. No, it's only natural considering his meritorious service. The rite will be held at the palace. You are to accompany me there at once, Lady Peleb. Oh, thank you, your benevolence. My husband is most delighted too. How wonderful for you, missing me. Mrs. Mrs.? Yeah, Mrs. A direct decree from the Queen. Must be quite an honor. Barbed head, you are coming as well. But I don't have much time left to investigate. As the one charged with monitoring you, you must remain within my sight at all times. Besides, it will take but a moment. Now come along. Argue with the point with point. Oh, sorry. Makes things much worse for me. Yeah, it's about to be it's like past 7:30 basically. That's basically when I'm getting tired. But I'm gonna continue a bit more because my stream ending is not fully just yet. Grand Palace. Oh, Grand Palace. I kind of want to call it Grand Palace now. And yes, I kind of started doing that now, that whenever I see a name I can't pronounce, I'm trying to find something that looks like it. For example, the In Me, his name is basically Trust in Me. The only problem is that they made his name have an H in it, and that is... Yeah, that doesn't work. Why do you look... She looks ominous for some reason. I don't like that. So this is the Queen of Kurain. What is wrong with you, Barbhead? Show some respect. Should I bow or should I prostrate myself? No, it's quite alright. Stay as you are. Mother. Your Eminence. I would like to give thanks to you. You honor both me and my husband. His exemplary service deserves to be honored. Oh, but what a terrible trying time this must be for you, Lady Belleb. May my prayer comfort your soul and that of your dearly departed husband. Nothing would please me more. Wait a second, is the husband the Minister of Justice? Oh, that is just bullshit. Oh, Your Eminence, your words are wasted on my humble husband and I. Now that's what I call a commanding presence. So, you are the lawyer who my daughter speaks. Yes, Your Eminence. I'm so very honored to make your noble acquaintance. I'm humbled to bask in your respondence. Did I overdo it? I have no idea how to talk to Queen. May the Holy Mother's blessing be upon you. But then you're the first. Oh, then you're the first to say that. I'm pretty certain everyone here is cursing me. And now then, Lady Belleb, let us go to the Chamber of Prayers. Raef, you are to accompany us too. Yes, Mother. Wow, the Queen is seriously something else. Yeah, the prayer of Llama then, huh? I don't see how that'll do anything good. It's just the Minister Inga. Wait, what's his name? His name was Inga, but also what was the rest of his name? Nothing yet, damn it. Huh? Who are you, bud? Nice to see you again, Minister Inga. Yeah? That we met. I'm Phoenix Wright. We met in the accused lobby the other day. Alright, blue suit, jagged hair. The lawyer who brought my daughter down a peg or two. Oh, fuck me. Yep, we are right. God damn. Your daughter. Alright, he's Princess Raifa's father. Oh, shit. Now I can understand the personality at least. So, he's the Queen Grand's husband. The blood on sticking of a fat nose in this mess too, huh? The accused is a good friend of mine. And like I said last time, but watch yourselves, eh? Do you mind if I ask a few questions? Don't question me! that would be great. You're a boss for a lawyer. Guess I play along a bit. I got things to do, see? I'll talk while I work. You don't look like you're working. I don't like this. The Queen just looked benevolent, to be honest. Benevolent? Yeah, I don't know. She looks a bit menacing. I don't know why that is. But then we have this guy that is just like... Yeah, I really don't like him at all, ever. So there's something wrong here. I want to let you know that I'll be the defense lawyer on this case too. Well, I'll say I didn't want, yeah? Jesus, fucking menacing look there. I only won last time because that idiotic prosecutor filed false charges. Yes, and apparently you decided that those false charges were right charges. It's gonna be different this time. We got Kurain's top prosecutor on this one, see? I don't care who I go up against. I'm going to prove my client innocent. You haven't forgotten a little thing called the Defend Culpability Act, have you? Blow this one, well, you'll suffer the same fate as the accused. How could I forget? You are basically the only country that does shit like that. Huh. The law is all the same. You strut your stuff till the DCI comes down hard. Why don't you stop begging and pleading for your lives? It's really hard to watch, I tell you. Well, I don't plan on letting it come to that. Were you the one who wrote the Defense Capability Act? Ah, maybe I did. No, I didn't. What is it for you? What's it to you? Either way, as a justice minister, I'm just gonna enforce the thing. It started as a way to counter dirty tricks of your trades like it's falsified evidence. But it turned out to be quite handy. Efficient even. No, what it is making things much easier for you to win, which means that you might actually have accused innocent people. So it's not efficient. It is just... what is the word I'm looking for? Not lazy, but basically making things simpler for you. Handy. Efficient. Yeah, made my job really easy. And the goons across me on the Grand Administration, they're gonna get just what they deserve. Especially those rebel scum. You can't get away with that here. Wait. Yeah, made my job really easy. Any goons who cross me or the Garan administration are gonna get just what they deserve, especially those rebel scum. Bet you watch your mouth, liar, and enforce the law in Korean, see? I mean that I'm Queen's husband, that makes me king. Yeah, that's a bit of a problem. Oh no. I'm pretty sure the Queen is the boss around here. I think he just has the job because he wants to be boss on something, but yeah, unfortunately, he's just shitty. Go on, say what you're thinking so I can charge you with less majesty. Ugh, can't get myself arrested now. Listen up, liar. Got a low crime rate and populace that lives in peace. That's all thanks to the DC Act. Don't want to hear any more a blip about it. But I can't defend my client unless I speak my mind. Without the DC Act, Dirks and his insurgent scum buddies days are numbered. What's that supposed to mean? Well, let's just say I got a little trick up my sleeve. So watch it if I were you. Cause you got a defiant attitude, like one of those dragon dukes. Say why? You know what these are? No, what? Orders of executions. I'm really piling up if I start slacking off. What? The funny part is not even looking at them, it's just, yeah, go on with it. And tomorrow I'll have even more work to do. Processing that one for your little friend. And if you're really to defend her, I'll have to do that one more to the pile for you. But you're not stupid enough to waste your life on that criminal, are you? Don't worry. I'll make sure you lighten your workloading. I won't give you a single execution order to sign tomorrow. I have returned, Bobhead. Your benevolence. Are you done with the rite? Yes. It was performed flawlessly. Lady Belleb stayed behind to speak with Mother. I hope this will help ease her sorrow, even if just a little. So, have you been speaking with my father? Yes, you could say that. My father is a great man who works tirelessly to keep the peace in our kingdom. No, he works tirelessly to not give a shit, basically. Korean, as it stands today, owes everything to the effort of my mother and father. You should feel deeply honored. Under normal circumstances, they would have never spoken so readily with a lawyer. Yes, of course. It seems Raifa doesn't know what her father is really like. Well, now when they're done here, let's go see if I can talk to Maya now. Oh, it's you, Nick. Maya, are you okay? question wasn't too harsh, was it? No, I'm alright. How about you? Making any progress? Hmm. Well, I thought that this time apparently was gonna... hold on, we're just gonna do a ban for you here. Boom, there we go. Interesting, I thought something would have actually like stopped that from popping up, but apparently not. Some people really don't have have way too much time and absolutely no way of using them correctly. Well, I haven't found any conclusive evidence that could prove your innocence, but I have a small lead. Oh, really? But for right now, I'd like to ask you about the High Priest. Oh, sure, ask away. By the way, what's the princess doing with you still, Nick? Doesn't she have anything better to do? Doesn't seem like it. I heard that. Of course, I have many other things I could be doing. Well, go and do them then. It's just a thought, but do you think the High Priest could have been a rebel? A rebel? Why would you even think that? Because if he was, then the rebel hunter Lady Kira would have had a motive to kill him. What? Uh-oh, Priest Rife overheard me. What idiocy is this? Abbot in me, a rebel. It is beyond the pale. My mother has offered the prayers of lament to his soul. That is the sort of person he was. Alright, I was just raising the possibility. I will not listen to such tomfoolery. Did you leave? She stormed out, oh well. Nothing we can do about that. Do you recall the High Priest doing anything suspicious? Come to think of it, he seemed unusually restless during the rite. He kept glancing up at the sky, though I have no idea why. He was restless and kept looking up at the sky. That doesn't really tell us much, does it? It really does. He was waiting or looking for something to happen up at the prison. Anything else come to mind? Sorry, that's about it. I guess it's all I'm doing to learn about the High Priest right now. Oh, but there's one thing I should follow up on. Yeah, the spirit ability. Why she doesn't want people to know about it. Okay, let's chat. Why don't you want to talk about the channeling? Maya, what about you said earlier? Why can't you tell anyone you're able to channel spirits? Oh, that! You know how all the queens are also spirit mediums here? I heard. It was kind of a shock at first though. In Kuranism, spirit channeling is a secret art and only can be performed by the queen. No one else is supposed to be able to do that. I see, so spirit channeling is a symbol of power of an authority then, in that sense. I can see why it would look like it. Look ahead if a nobody from another country were able to do it too. Spirit channeling in the current tradition was developed from Kuranism style that was brought to the US via Japan. But it seems like my clan's spiritual power is greater than that of the average Kuranese. Jesus, that sounds so fucking bad. Yeah, but it seems like my clan's spiritual power is greater than that of the average Kuranese. Oh, something tells me that the royal family just went back to the US and then there it became stronger. It may be a quirk due to how our styles diverge, but I don't really know how I know. So spirit channeling is a power possessed only by the queens of Kurain. And it's a power that somehow made its way down the line of Maya. And I guess that makes Queen Garan and Princess Raifa distant relatives of Maya's. Anyway, it's not like there's some kind of rule about it. It's just I'd rather not have it become an issue or anything. That's why mediums who come here to train hide the fact that they can channel spirits. I see. I had no idea it was so complicated. Either way, training here is a must to fulfill the qualification needed to become a master. And that's and what is this qualification to become the master? Oh, to be able to channel spirits of one's own volition, and without fail every time. Like, remember how my spirit channeling was always hit and miss? Only... Oh, Astro Dude, welcome to the stream! Hope you have a wonderful Tuesday. But the queen is not your average Kuranese. Fair enough. Absolutely fair enough. At the same time, we do know that the other queen was assassinated, so you must be like sister and something, so yeah. I only ever succeeded about 30% of the time. Yeah, I was more like a spirit possessed her as opposed to her channeling them. So you can do it every single time now, whenever you want. Yep. At least I think. You think? Well, I haven't actually tried to channel anyone since I completed my training here. But once I get back home, I plan taking the final spirit medium test. I have to try channeling one spirit after another, in a marathon of channeling sessions. Only those who pass the test are worthy of becoming the master, huh? Yep, but I know I can do it. I'm going to be to ace that test to become the next master. After all, I can't let my clan and the other villagers down. Yeah, Maya is the next hope of Kurain village. There's got to be a lot of pressure. So speaking of similarities, I've noticed another similarity between our countries besides spirit channeling. I saw a show on TV earlier that reminded me of the Steel Samurai. Oh, you must mean the Plumed Punisher, War of Neo Twilight Realm. I don't know why we're talking about this. This is not something that has to do with the case, but fair enough. Oh, so you already seen the Plumed Punisher? I really don't miss the beat. Actually, it was a benevolence who told me about it. There's not a single person in Kurain who doesn't know about it. Oh, your benevolence, you're back. You could have stayed up there, you know. As the royal priestess, I am charged with monitoring to your movements. So you have changed my mind. For in order to fulfill my duty, I must not avert my heirs, not even from your blasphemous theories. Her sense of duty is commendable, but I wouldn't mind if she backed off a bit. Oh, great timing, the benevolence. There's actually something I want to show off to the both of you. Show off? Well, sure seems excited all of a sudden. Yep. Oh, she did that little thing. What's that? It's an ultra-rare plume punisher strap. There's only one of them in the whole world. It was specially made to promote a TV show. You were the owner of this strap. Don't tell me you're a Plume Punisher fan too, your benevolence. Yes, we got her. No, of course not. Only a little children watch that show. And for those who didn't know, she's only 14. She's still a child. Well, teenager, but yeah, she's a child. I have no interest in such things. Right. No, I'm telling the truth. Sure. Let's just leave with that. I love how we actually just treat her as a child as well. So, how did you get the hands of that, Maya? I found a kindred spirit in a Plume Punisher fan here in Kurain. It resulted in an exchange of cultures transcending national boundaries. And by cultures exchange, you mean you swapped the TV show promo merchandise. Oh, you bet. I traded my Steel Samurai watch for this strap. It's a super rare watch that plays the Steel Samurai theme song when the alarm goes off. My newfound Kurainese friend was so happy. I got this one-of-a-kind strap in return. I guess there are people like that wherever you go, even here in Kurain. Watch this. When you press the Magatama on my bell, it plays the show's theme song. It does sound the same, except it's like kinda offbeat. What are you talking about? Can't you hear the folk instrument in the intro and exotic tones throughout? Plus, the Steel Samurai has Japanese taiko drums that go. Yeah. It sounds similar, it's only like different tunes based on different instruments. Right. I guess my ears aren't just as good as yours. Oh, anyway, I have this amazing idea for a new show. The Plume Punisher versus the Steel Samurai. Yeah, I would agree with that with all of how bullshit their justice thing is. I'm going totally to pitch this to some TV stations when I get back home. It's going to be a huge hit. Right, your benevolence? I have no interest in such things. Sure, well, if nothing else, talking about the Plume Punisher has thankfully seemed to cheer Maya up a bit. It's getting late. Try to get some more sleep, okay, Maya? And leave tomorrow to me. Okay, thanks, Nick. I think I've covered just about everything. Time to head back to the temple to go over everything I've learned so far. I don't know what. What am I doing? Hold on. Pressing the wrong buttons. Wait, temple. Oh, right, because I'm staying at the temple. It's getting late. Don't be long till the sundown. Mr. Wright, your benevolence. Are you done with your investigation for today? Pretty much. I thought I'd go over what I've learned so far. Care to join me? Oh, yes! Please allow me to help. Okay, first. We know that the High Priest received a warning 3 days ago. It was from someone claiming to be Lady Kira, and it told him to not perform the rites. Oh, that's right! It was that rebel hunter, but what of it? That's what I'm not sure of yet. Why would Lady Kira want to stop the rite? If you could solve that mystery... Right, I could figure out her motive for threatening the High Priest. It might be the break I need, but I just don't know enough right now to act on that lead. How unfortunate for you, Barbed Head. Your only hope is pure speculations that shall not stand up in the Hall of Justice. You have no actual proof of Lady Kira's involvement in this crime after all. Yeah, the warning letter alone can't prove who killed the High Priest. I'll give you one last chance to withdraw before you are charged under the DC Act. Your benevolence! While it is true you did not forge or suppress any evidence, that is perhaps a product of my careful monitoring of your every move. I wasn't planning on doing anything like that in the first place, your benevolence. But I am going to prove Maya's innocence. With the confines of the law. How can you be so sure you will? Because of my undying faith in my clients. It is the lawyer's greatest weapon. What nonsense. You have to choose to dig your own grave. When we next meet, it shall be in the Hall of Justice. As royal priestess, it is my duty to reveal the truth through the divination science. This time I will prove that the insight I glean thereof are the very truth itself. Prepare yourself, for this shall be your last trial, and your last right. Tomorrow shall end with yours under the headman's axe. Jesus. Tomorrow I'll be defending Maya in the so-called Hall of Justice again. That whole seance thing makes trial here completely different from those back home. Plus, I don't have a shred of conclusive evidence. On the other hand, I got plenty of confusion and anxiety to spare. Fair enough. I just realized I tried to snooze the ad. I didn't have time. We're gonna have an ad, and basically the stream is about to end soon enough. I'm gonna continue until the ad is done a bit. After all, I'm only lawyer in the hall of Kurain. I have to do this. I will do this. I'll prove my innocence if that's the last thing I do. To be continued. That is perfect time to fucking get to be continued, to be honest.